The Baja Spain Aragon is a classic race on the international calendar. This year it's reaching its edition number 26. It's characterised by speed as its principal protagonist. And this edition once again will set the pace for the FIA Bajas Cup, which scores points in the car section. Names such as Stefan Peter Hansel, Joan Nani Roma, Schlesser or Pierre Lartigue, among others, are competing in the cars category. The race is held totally in Aragon in the northeast of Spain. It's an area with a great geographical dispersion of the population, most of whom live in the capital, Zaragoza, famous for its Basilica del Pilar and for being the seat of the 2008 Universal Exhibition. The race takes us through a number of small villages in land which is marked by the heat. It's a very flat land, and above all, it's full of lots of dust. The villages are very beautiful, but without doubt, the biggest protagonist of all was going to be the dust, because in Aragon, there's lots of it. The technical verifications for participants took place the day before the shakedown at Motorland facilities. This is the process by which the cars are verified that they live up to all the technical requirements which are correct for competing. Also, a sentinel system is installed so that the drivers may be alerted by other competitors in the case of being overtaken. This is the clear favourite in the race, with Peter Hansel and Roma as top drivers. Without doubt, the BMW team has become the great favourite for this Baja, with two new pilots who have a lot of experience, like Peter Hansel and
I don't know,
Nani
for
Roma.
me it's a little bit confused, because I never drove this car before, so I hope to be able to win the race, but there is a lot of very strong competitors like Nani Roma, but also Gerlin Chichari on the Portuguese driver, so I will try to do my best.
Joan Nani Roma knows this race very well. He's participated in 15 of its 25 editions, and also he's done it on bikes, winning 4 times, and in cars, where he got the victory in 2005.
I start from try to win. The race I win 5 times, 4 with the bike and 1 with the car. I know the race. I like the race. This is the hard race for us, for everyone, but this is the night race. I'm sure I try again to win.
And on the subject of legends, we can't forget Schlesser, who's also won 4 times in the seat of his buggy. Schlesser's back in Aragon after a 4-year absence. He turns 61 in September and doesn't belong to any of the major manufacturers.
On a beaucoup de plaisir à revenir à la Baja parce que j'ai eu de nombreuses victoires ici, et pour cette fois-ci, je pense qu'on n'a pas de chance de gagner, mais enfin, au moins de participer.
Schlesser says it's always a pleasure to be in the Baja, where he's been successful 4 times, but this year he doesn't think he has any chance of winning. Participating is enough. 4 times winner of the Baja, living legend in Aragon, but who hasn't raced here for 10 years. We're talking about Pierre Lartigue. This is the return of a legend for an emotional Baja, which brings together 4 previous champions: Lartigue, Roma, Peter Hansel and Schlesser. 61-year-old Lartigue talks about the fatigue and difficulties of this particular raid.
À chaque fois que je suis arrivé à Saragosse, ça a été vraiment.
Every time I got to Zaragoza, we were at the very limit of our capabilities, so I hope it will be the same this year.
Ça marchera bien cette année.
Chichari is another of the big favourites. The French ski champion is driving an identical car to those of Peter Hansel and Nani Roma. Without doubt, extra pressure for him.
We just need to drive fast, enjoy it, and do a good result. So for sure we will push and try to win the race. But the other want also to win the race. So maybe 5 or 6 cars will push a lot. So we'll see.
This year's shakedown is held on a 5-kilometre circuit. And it's important because it decides the order of the start for the next day's stage. And with so much dust around, the advantage of being first is even more vital this year as the favourites try to avoid the dust blown up from the leaders' cars.
The NFL on ESPN hits Week 12 with all the hard-hitting action of American football. Live tonight, the defending Super Bowl champion Steelers head to one of the toughest places to play when they face the ferocious Ravens. Then on Monday night,